white clay.
And here, you come to the hospital here, they, you sit in their waiting, shit. You sit in their waiting area for hours. You sit in their waiting area for hours before you're seen. Pineridge Oil. Somewhere back in here is where they opened up the new solar place.
Oh,
So,
you guys have a Pizza Hut?
yeah, they have a Pizza Hut now. You have a Vision Center. That's a cap office.
But at a 90% unemployment
All
rate.
buildings are cap office.
What's cap office?
It's where the community action program, where all the people go in this district. If you're enrolled in this district, that's where you go. Yellowbirds, they're closed down now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when we didn't have that stoplight by Big Bats was a four-way stop. That was the only four-way stop in here. So we used to have a business when I was younger. See that big yellow tin building up on the hill over
There's
there?
you mean, yeah.
That was the moccasin factory.
What's that?
They used to make moccasins in here.
Oh, moccasins.
Yeah.
And they don't do that no more?
No, they closed down and they moved out. We used to be able to go in here and pick up boxes, check out like the leather and the sinew and everything, check them out. Like we want to make 15, 20 moccasins, and they'd give us the things for it, and we'd go home and sew the moccasins together and come back and give them to them, and then they paid us. That's what my grandma used to do.
That is so cool. Lily,
because
I love that. This is the new hospital?
This is the brand new hospital.
That's nice though.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least you got a hospital.
See how much longer we have it.
Why?
The tribe thinks they know how to run.
The tribe can't run it, huh?
Yeah, the tribal council thinks they can run all our health care now too.
It makes me sad. A lot of kids out here. It's hard to keep a culture when you can't even get a job, you know?
I think that's the receiving center right there for the foster children when they're taken from their families.
Mm-hmm. So Pineridge isn't really this town is not really, doesn't mean a lot to you. Is there a lot of ties here?
No.
No?
That's my grandpa who used to live there. We used to come in from Red Shirt and go see him there.
Mm-hmm.
And we walk in and he had a little tiny place. And he'd say, sit down, sit down. You're in civilization now. Don't act like a Bucky Indian. Sit down.
I really wish I could have met your father.
Oh, go out this way. Okay, so here is, remember when they had the YOG program, the Youth Opportunity Grant monies that went out? So this district got a huge chunk of money because of numbers, enrolled tribal members. You know? So they got a huge chunk of money, this district did. That's where our powwow grounds used to be. Out there is where our old powwow, when I was small, that's where our powwow grounds used to be. But
So you grew up? No, you didn't. You never grew up in Pineridge. You just visited your grandpa here.
yeah, I visited. My grandpa came to the powwows.
The
Came with
powwows
my dad
here?
to do business, land business, whatever.
Anything with the government thing?
Going to the hospital. That was our closest hospital. We didn't have clinics in our districts. So if I was sick, my dad would travel and bring me here. So here's the OST Transit, our highway department. And over here, this is what they did with their YOG money, was the Siouan Big Cross Center.
Over here?
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? Which side?
my
Oh, right over there?
That town building. Oh, I turned too slow. What was I doing at this fucking building here before? But eventually it all started getting emptied out, and then the building started falling, and now it's gone. The tribal council could have done something.
In this own town.
Yeah, look at that. Store's closed up. They went out of business.
This one?
Yeah.
It's like the tribe don't care.
No. Tribal
And what's the
council,
unemployment rate here again?
like 94%?
94?
92%? Something. Okay, so here on the weekends or whatever is where you're gonna find everything for sale.
Right here?
Right here. You'll find food. Okay, so they got Mexican plates. They got
food trucks.
Yeah.
They have
So
a different
these
kind
guys
of
got
food truck.
Probably popovers and
Really?
yeah.
Oh, I bet the food's good.
I don't know.
No?
You know, Indians usually cook with no
Spice?
spices.
Oh.
So if you get salt in your food, it's like hell yeah.
Mm.
So that's why they love what do you call it? They love, like, Mexican food got a lot of spices in it. It's like, oh, this tastes good.
Your daughter
So,
cooks more Mexican food, doesn't she?
Oh yeah, she's got her own business license, everything.
Does she?
Yeah. Okay, so here, oh look at this is a cheeseburgers, 4 for $10.
Where's that?
Right here, the lunch box. Cheeseburgers, 4 for $10 or 8 for $20.
Oh.
Somebody just opened a building. Its name, you know, built on the reservation. Came off the reservation. It was called the Indian Motorcycle. But they fell through. That's the last biggest employer that I know of was the moccasin factory up there.
And that was
I worked
it?
there for years.
And that was it?
Yeah.
And it's not open anymore? And nothing else has happened?
No.
See, how do these...
That's what they were saying. They were saying they could have used some of that COVID money to start a business.
Oh my gosh, yes.
For the native people here. That's, how do you say, then it's authentic. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's authentically made.
Yes.
You know, like
great.
you go up to Crazy Horse. You go up to Crazy Horse and you'll buy things that come, it says authentically made, and you open that little thing, it'll tell you the name and the enrollment number of the person who made it. It's authentic.
See,
It did not come
that's
from.
what I like to get.
Oh, look at, they're doing better here than Big Bags.
Where?
Not Pineridge oil. They burned down. They had burned down that Pineridge oil. Well, that's your tour. This is Pine Ridge.
This is it?
Yeah. This used to be the police station, the headquarters.
Right
of
here?
The police station that's boarded up. Yeah. Used to be. Oh, you got a red light now. Okay, we're gonna. And
Used to be what?
this right there used to be the police station. So this is the older police station that's boarded up right here.
Oh.
This used to be the jail. See, it says courthouse. It used to be the courthouse. Where these were over here was the jail. These buildings right here were the jail and everything.
This is Pine Ridge.
Yep. This right here, I don't know. There's different sections. There's East Ridge, Cherry Hill, Fraggle Rock, all of that.
Is that just houses down there?
Yeah, it's all houses. Majority of the houses here are boarded up, like you see right there. They're boarded
They
up.
just couldn't afford to stay here anymore?
No, they there's things wrong with them structurally that they don't have the money to fix. Well, they had the money to fix, but I believe went in tribal council members' pockets.
Wasn't likely. It's pretty though, do you know what I mean? Logan?
Very rarely you'll get
So you're not...
tourists in this deep into the about how his parents Blackout in the book Blackout speaks. He talks about how his parents took his body and they gave him a rough box and they cut the body in half because Crazy Horse was a tall man. He didn't fit. So they cut his body in half and put it in the rough box. And they took a horse and travels and they came along Manderson Creek somewhere.
Right here?
Yeah, they came along in here somewhere and nobody followed him. Nobody knows where he's buried.
Really? But
yeah.
Red Cloud buried somewhere around here?
Not Red Cloud. Crazy Horse.
Crazy Horse is buried around here?
Must be. Nobody knows where he's buried.
Really?
His parents took him and went out, and then they came back. When they came back,
And it was just between them, huh?
Yeah, it was just between them. They brought him out and they buried him.
Oh, that had to have been so
So I
hard.
don't know if he's.
How did Crazy Horse die?
Crazy Horse, he was stabbed.
He was stabbed?
He was arrested and stabbed. I don't know. I think they murdered him. We don't know what the hell went on back in the day. But he was a warrior chief. Crazy Horse was a warrior chief. He was young. He was young for being a chief.
Really?
Yeah, he was pretty young.
But he had heart?
Yeah.
Sitting Bull. What do you know about Sitting Bull? He was the Black Hills one.
Yeah, he's the one. Remember I told you who went to who took a band up to Canada and stuff. Yeah.
Badlands. We just entered the Badlands.
So this is White River. This is where around in here, down there is where I come. In the summer times, I come and I fish down here.
What kind of fish do you catch?
Catfish. Caught different kinds of fish in here. This is White River.
Do you like fish?
Yeah, I like fish. I like fish.
I don't remember us seeing a lot of fish.
No, I don't know. I think I got this thing.
A little bit of an allergic reaction to it?
No, like a fear, I guess. See down there with those trees, I drive back in there and park right there and fish right there.
Oh. Wow.
Because when we were small, we used to eat catfish. They'd always say, watch for bones, watch for bones. You need to watch for bones. So it's like, oh, okay.
You always feel like you're choking on a bone?
Yeah. So it instilled that thing in me where it's like, oh, I got to put it in my mouth and I got to squish it on the roof of my mouth first. Make sure
So make sure no bones?
Yeah, there's no bones.
Every swallow, you're like, I got a bone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can convince myself of this craziest stuff.
Yeah, because I love fish, you know, and when I was small and I was always begging, can I have some fish? Oh my God, we're frying fish, can I have some fish? No, there's too many bones. Oh, man.
So as an adult, when you can eat as much fish as you want.
This is a church and this is a church.
This is the church?
Yeah, see, they got all these RV hookups out here.
Uh-huh.
Everything. I don't know who they're for. It's an RV park. We tried to park in there. Yeah, we tried to park in there with an RV. We couldn't find anybody to rent us a spot.
There was no one around?
Yeah, there were kids playing. They bring in kids from all across the United States.
Uh-huh.
And they go out on the res and they do things on the res.
They call it the Dream Center.
Yeah. I don't know if they're dreaming about, but maybe they're doing peyote in here. I don't know.
Right next to the drug rehab.
Yeah. Okay, so this fence line right here, that's coming up.
Uh-huh.
This fence line right here, All the way on is my land.
Right here?
This fence line right here,
Okay.
all the way down.
All the way down. We are now on Nolene's land?
Yeah, right here. That up there is called Sturt's Table. He's called out Sturt's Table.
Uh-huh.
That's my great-great-great-grandmother, Emma Sturk. Yeah, it's named after her.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So you own all this? How far back?
I don't know. I've never gone all the way back that way. I know I've been up top. When I come with my daddy, we used to ride horse along in here, doing fence line, or we'd be up there looking for cattle. You know, if he's missing a cow or something, we're driving up in there looking for cattle. You know, but I don't remember going all the way back. We went up top. See, there's a little road right there. You can see where you could get up top. So we drove up top, me and my kids. Last year, we were sitting up top, but I didn't go all the way back.
Really?
Yeah.
So you haven't seen every bit of your land either?
No, I haven't.
Oh, no.
No.
So you own this?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
See, back in here somewhere, on the other side of this bridge is the last transformer for lights.
So you can't get it?
Lights. Yeah, because they want like $412,000 to give me lights. I'm like, no.
What?
Yeah.
No.
And then once they get it outside my road, then it's $7 a foot. into
Don't
my
some
land.
people live on butane tanks out here?
Yeah, just about everybody out this far.
Yeah, that's what we lived on when we were out there.
Live on.
We would get those huge ones. You know what I mean? Those huge ones.
Yeah. So this is where we come. All the pictures you see of us shooting guns. This is where we go.
Right here is where you were gun shooting?
Yeah, because we see all the prairie dog holes. We're trying to clear out the prairie dogs.
So those are those pictures right here. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. There's a lot of prairie dogs. Oh my gosh.
Is, and it's like trying to get a grip on them before they take over too much more of the land, because then there's no grass left, you know?
Yeah.
So they're getting pretty
Well,
far
especially
off.
if you want to develop.
Yeah. So
Where are you going to put your house?
my house will be up here.
Okay, we're going to stop there, right?
Okay, we'll pull in.
Yeah, Nolene. That's why. This is the whole point of this trip.
Yeah. Go here.
Oh, Nolene.
So they're telling me, why don't I put it over here where these trees are? Put it over here. There's already trees there. Because this land is gumbo. It's gumbo. I mean, it is very hard. You get stuck in gumbo. You ain't getting out until the dry season. You could dig out, you know?
Yeah.
And my majority of my time is trying to get something established, not just to establish the road. Now my land started over here.
Now you have land over here too?
Yeah, this is the side of the road where I'm going to dig, because that's where the...
So you have land on this side and that side?
Yes.
Do you still have it going up that other way?
Yeah, I do. Still have that way, that way.
So now we're on the other side and this is your land.
Yeah, this is my land. Let me open the gate so you can see. We got to close it because there's cattle right here. So this right here is, well, I'll tell you about it once we get up
Okay.
top up here. Where they originally staked me out.
Oh. So you have land on both sides?
Yeah. Yeah. So I tell my kids, come and put in for homestead. Take 2.5 acres up. We can have a compound out here.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Compound out here.
And then start a business.
Yep. Okay, so I want it where those cattle are standing up over there.
Mm-hmm.
There or down below. I want them to pull out for me to build.
So this is where your house is going to be.
No, this is not. So when they staked this out, fucking dummy, she pulled out down here.
Uh-huh.
She pulled out from down here. That's There's any cattle coming towards that gate.
Okay.
We have to turn them.
So over here's what you're thinking?
See how that's gated off?
Uh-huh.
Because that gets all wet from the underground. Down that way.
Down this way?
Somewhere like that, or even here. But she took out this area. And she, no, you cannot build in this area.
Yeah?
By taking it across the road. She goes, because you got to build your own easement. I said, I have easement. She goes, no, it's the landowner's easement. It's not mine. I said, I have the landowner. That is my easement. She goes, well, build it where I want.
Lily and her kids are going to build right here. It's nice though. It's kind of with the back of the, you know?
Yeah. So I'm done over there.